Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a fascinating set of data designed to completely challenge your everyday assumptions. We're going to look at 5 unbelievable facts that are going to seriously bend your perception of the world.
I know. It's a pretty bold question, but the concept we're exploring today is what I like to call the scale of wonder. In this explainer, we're taking a journey. We'll start with the super familiar stuff sitting right there in your pantry, and we're going to scale all the way out to the surreal, mind-bending mechanics of the cosmos. I'm not going to give away the specific surprises just yet, but I promise you, reality is so much stranger than fiction.
Section 1. Kitchen Illusions and Myths.
Okay, let's dive into this. We spend so much time in our homes, surrounded by food, right? We think we understand exactly what we're eating and how it works, but the familiar contents of our kitchens are actually hiding some incredible secrets. So does food always expire? Take a second, literally, pause and ponder that. We are so conditioned by expiration dates, sell-by dates, and, those spoiled leftovers in the back of the fridge, that we just assume everything organic eventually breaks down and goes bad. It feels like a hard and fast rule of nature. But is it really?
3,000. Now imagine this. Archaeologists excavating these ancient dust-covered tombs have actually uncovered pots containing a very specific sweet substance. And get this, those pots were sealed over 3,000 years ago. Yet the contents inside were perfectly, completely edible. No way, right? Honey never expires. That is the unbelievable truth. The ancient honey those archaeologists found was still perfectly safe to eat after millennia sitting in the dark. And this just brilliantly illustrates the literally immortal nature of this common kitchen staple. While everything else decays, honey just stands the test of time, completely defying everything we assume about food spoilage.
All right, let's pivot to our next kitchen myth. Think you know what a berry is? You're probably picturing something small, bright, and sweet sitting in a little plastic carton at the grocery store. But prepare yourselves, because we are about to uncover a massive botanical betrayal. So, according to the strict rules of botanical classification, bananas are technically berries. Yeah, you heard me. That long, yellow fruit with a thick peel is a berry. But strawberries, the fruit with the word berry literally built right into its name, they aren't berries at all. Actually, scratch that. It's more like they're imposters. It completely overturns our most basic naming assumptions.
Section 2. Bizarre Biological Blueprints. 3. We're moving our narrative arc up the scale of wonder now, leaving the plant kingdom behind to look at the incredibly strange inner workings of living creatures. Think about the vital organs required to keep a complex creature alive. Usually there's just one engine driving a circulatory system. But beneath the ocean's surface, the rules change entirely. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Now what's really interesting about this is how their biological blueprints evolved to be vastly different from ours, which really highlights the almost alien nature of the octopus. They don't just rely on a single central pump. Their biology evolved to require 3 separate hearts just to keep moving through the deep. But hey, we don't have to look to the bottom of the ocean to find strange biology. Just look at yourself. Listen closely to this one. Your brain can't tickle itself. Think about that. If you try to tickle your own ribs right now, you're not going to laugh. Your own body runs this constant, built-in security check, anticipating your movements and intentionally blocking the tickle sensation. It's a fascinating neurological block, where our own body actively tricks us, preventing self-tickling to keep us attuned only to unexpected outside touch. Section 3. Cosmic Time Warps. From the inner workings of our own minds, let's expand the scope dramatically outward. Stepping way out into our solar system now, we assume a day, a planet rotating on its axis, is always a quick fraction of a year, which is the time it takes to orbit a star. But the bizarre orbital mechanics at play on Venus completely, and I mean completely, defy our earthly intuition. A day on Venus is longer than its entire year. It takes Venus longer to spin just one single time on its own axis than it does to complete a full, massive lap around the sun. Just let that mind-bending cosmic reality sink in for a moment. So the crucial point is that time is incredibly relative in our universe. The very definitions of days and years can overlap and invert, depending entirely on where you're standing in the cosmos. Section 4. Keep questioning reality. Look at how far we've scaled today. We started with immortal honey in ancient tombs, uncovered the botanical betrayal of bananas and strawberries, examined the 3-hearted biology of octopuses, learned about the sneaky neurological blocks in our own brains, And finally, witness the backwards time mechanics of Venus. It just goes to show that reality is vastly wilder than we ever assume. To wrap up, I want to deliver this exact call to action directly from our source material today. Follow sidXreality for more unbelievable facts. It has been an absolute thrill breaking down these concepts for you on this explainer. But before we go, I want to leave you with one final memorable question. If all of this is true, what other unbelievable truths are hiding right in front of us? Keep learning, keep questioning, and we'll catch you on the next one.